All right, sorry, I just had to upload an all-new Cox and Crendor. That's what I had to do.
Oh,
Oh!
That's good news.
Yeah, I'm stretching.
I was about to ask what the hibbity haps were, but that's the hibbity haps.
If that's a word, I'm not cool with the kids. I don't know.
No.
I don't know where Crendor is. As usual, he set everything up, picked the times. He's not here.
What a surprise!
It's probably an IKEA.
That's crazy.
I was probably asleep.
Why would he be asleep? It's 2 in the
User
afternoon
joined
there.
your channel.
Yeah, and?
Last
the
time he was
fuck?
asleep.
Did he do a late night stream again? He didn't stream pretty late.
Well, that's his fucking problem. Not my
Exactly.
He
problem.
was with his friend.
I have to, after I'm done today with all this, I gotta do this, then the Corruption Lounge, then another one. And then when I'm done, I get to uninstall everything on my computer and start over. Something's wrong with it. I can't figure out what.
Again? You've been having the worst luck with that.
Well, it's because I'm constantly downloading games and shit. And I don't know if it just requires a defragmentation shit. Look, I don't know. All I know is
That's incredible.
Fraps stop Fraps now when it records, and it's clearly not a Fraps program issue because on my laptop it works just fine. But on my computer, Fraps, Dextory, I'm trying to think what the other one, maybe XSplit. They all have
Shadowplay.
really crazy frame drops, like insane. The minute you turn them on, everything frame drops. But OBS works just fine. I'm not sure why. Then when I go into Adobe Premiere, if I click the file button in order to either save or export, the fucking thing, I click file and then it takes about 30 seconds for it to actually load. Yet every other tab at the top works just fine. Like, literally, there's a multitude of things that are wrong. Then I'm just like, F it. I don't even care anymore. I'm just gonna delete everything and start again.
So you never managed
Wow.
to fix the problem with Adobe Premiere? Wow.
Nope. I've just been dealing with it. Because it works. It just works very slowly. Everything in code's fine. Everything works fine. It's just whatever that problem is. And it's, again, my laptop has the exact same version of Premiere. And it works fine. And so
Is it Creative Cloud?
Yeah, everything works fine. I just imagine that, because I have so much shit on this computer at any given time. My desktop right now is, oh my god, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 28 games, no, 32 games, and most of them are indie games that have, like, weird shit that I had to mess with in order to get them to play, because people are like, try our new game. Also, if you want to try it, you have to change all of your settings. Like, Jesus, okay.
What?
Yeah.
Is it just because they're not done yet? Is that it?
Yeah, it's it's for the green light, things like that, where they're like, well, the game's not done yet, but we'll send you the Unity version. I'm like, okay. Like, in order to play it, you have to do 15 different changes. I'm like, great, okay. So, and then afterwards uninstalling everything and making sure everything's off, and I don't know, it's just a pain in the ass. I wish I could say it was something easy to fix, like, I downloaded a porn virus. At least I know how to fix that shit. That's from years of experience. This, I'm clueless.
Like playing those hentai games that make you change the entire thing in your computer?
I wish that was the case. I haven't, like, those, every time someone sends me one of those
User
shits, it's
joined
on a
your
CD,
channel.
so that's not a problem for me. But, I honestly, like, I don't know what's going on with it. It's a mess. But, so right now I'm literally rendering off the last of the Far Cry videos, and hopefully they'll all be done, and then I can pound those out this weekend, and maybe on to Monday, and then Crendor and I can start Saints Row on Monday or Tuesday.
You should have a separate, like, test bench PC just for those indie
It's a
games.
Pain in the ass. Pain in the
yeah.
ass.
He's right.
What?
Like an indie PC, an indie, like use Ethereum for that or something like that.
We'll see. So I'm just gonna delete everything and I'm gonna start over. And the only problem that I have is, and thank God I have friends who are techie friends. I'll need to, when I originally installed it, I had a friend put I have an entire separate drive as the scratch drive for Adobe. So like all the files and shit go there, so it doesn't take up my main drive space. And then, goddamn Corsair keyboard gave me so much trouble.
Let's do that shit.
Not anymore. We fixed it. The problem is I didn't do the fixing. A friend fixed it. So I need him to tell me how to fix it. So I'm like, tonight I may Skype you and be like, how do I fix this? Because it would go beep, like it would beep at me. The keyboard would beep.
What?
That's
It would.
typically not a good thing.
The keyboard would beep. It would go beep, 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 and then it was coming through the headphones, and then it wouldn't stop. And so the problem was, apparently, because I have Corsair fans in my computer, the fan program
What the?
didn't
Corsair link.
interact well with the keyboard program.
Oh
This is all
my
Corsair
God.
shit too. So because I had the fan Corsair program and the keyboard Corsair program, which are two different programs, by the way, because one was on, the other one was on. It was two Corsair programs counteracting each other. So the fans would like shut down, the keyboard wouldn't work. It was a clusterfuck. So we deleted
Oh my
something and
God.
changed something. Oh yeah, not like I can't complain because Corsair sent me the keyboard for free and it's a fucking awesome keyboard. But it's still like I messaged them 20 times like, what the fuck is wrong with your keyboard? And they're like, we'll be happy to help you. They get me through tech support and they're like, we don't know what's going on with it. I was like, so it took
Did
like
you finally-
it took like 4 weeks of trial and error to get it worked out. It was a pain in the ass, but we did it. So
It
Why don't
sounds
you get
like
one of those ones of TV's keyboards? The I don't remember the name of the sponsor.
well, I like the fact that this one lights up and is RGB everywhere, and my color scheme is great. It's a great color scheme.
Whoa.
I don't care about anything other than the fact that it looks pretty. That's literally
What's
all
that
I care
keyboard?
about.
There you go.
it sounds like you need a brand new Logitech keyboard.
Nope.
That's what it sounds
I used
like.
to have a Logitech keyboard and I loved it to death, but I just got over it. Like it was old. It was maybe 3 years old, and I was like, hey, I'll see if I can get a new one. It was like, Corsair, can I have one of your new RGB ones? And they're like, yes, you can. I was like, yay!
Speaking of
Look
free
how well
shit,
that
did you
turned
talk to the DX Racer people?
User joined your channel.
No, not yet. I figure I'll do like some type of deal. Hi, Crendor. I figure I'd do like some type of
Oh,
like
it's Crendor.
Oh,
Twitch
hello.
thing
Oh,
where
hey
I
there.
start streaming. But right now I'm currently gonna move out of my apartment. Not like move out, but like move the office into the completionist just got a giant office space.
User
are you guys
joined
gonna be
your
roomies?
channel.
in the new
Oh.
office?
And so
Oh, hey.
and my good friend Alex, basically the guys from Multiplayer Mayhem are gonna
Yeah.
be there, plus a few other dudes, plus Dodger, plus me. So we're
Are
all
you
gonna
guys
go
roomies
space.
Oh my
in the
God.
office space?
We are, and so it means I'll have to
Oh.
move things. But when I start moving things, then I will go hard on the video making for like, want that fucking pink chair, racer.
Something's gonna break, I guarantee.
They were like, we want you to come to our showroom. I was like, I want you to bring the showroom to me. And they're like, nah, that sounds hard. I was like, well, tough titty. Bring it.
things.
Yeah, bring it. I do it
yeah,
hard.
yeah, Joe just got DX Racer chairs.
Yeah, everyone, they're pimping that shit out, which is fine by me. But the chair I have right now is like an infinitely better quality chair, but I just want the one because it's pink. But the one I have right now is like this Crendor scene. It's like this amazing office chair that has like 12 different settings, like reclining settings. Plus you can change the height of the arms and the direction of the arms. Plus you can like, everything on this thing can be altered in some way. It's
That
like the
sounds awesome.
perfect chair. It's a great chair. There's no chair that's better than this chair. It has like ultra back supports. It can like, it's amazing. But I just want the other chair because fuck it, I want a pink chair and I want to be as sexy as all the girls on.
After you get it, you do a specs thing of this chair because I'm a big dude like you are, Jesse, and I want to see if I want to get one of those.
User
racer
joined
chair?
your
You
channel.
don't.
Not,
You don't.
Okay.
No, there's a million better chairs. A really
Yeah, there's
great
a
chair.
lot of better chairs.
There's a really great chair that I have upstairs.
User
at the,
joined your channel.
little baby Tyrion computer upstairs. I'll try and find it. I got it from like Office Depot, but it's like the most legit comfy. I think it was like $200, but it's like a leather chair, and it's so like It's the sexiest chair ever. Hold on.
$200.
You know what? I'll never find it on the internet. Yeah, it's like a really great, like very like, it's like the perfect. I don't even know. It's like the perfect chill chair. Great.
Right now,
Pretty swag
I'm out of
chair.
right now I'm out of state for school, and I went back for spring break. My brother took both my chair and my monitor from my room and just started using them.
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh,
that happened to me. Apparently, we had a guy who was living at my house, trying to get a job, and he apparently took out my TV and all that stuff and put it into the guest room, and I'm like, oh, okay.
What a douche.
Look, you're not there. You don't need it. You don't need that shit. You're not there.
Yeah, I know, but communication would have been
You
great.
could have asked. You even asked me. I just
Nope.
walked in like, "Where's my monitor?" God.
False. No. So everyone and their brother is apparently at fucking WonderCon this weekend
That's a thing.
WonderCon.
Where
I
is
literally-
WonderCon?
in Anaheim.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
where BlizzCon is. I literally don't care. Everyone's posting pictures of like, look at these totally hot cosplayers. I'm like, conventions.
Oh, the convention center there?
Yeah, at the end. Here's the problem. WonderCon, like every other comic book convention or like pop culture convention, BlizzCon's fun because there's like games to play. PAX is
Yeah.
fun because there's games to play. But all the other conventions I've ever been to that are either comic or anime or like, it's 9,000% vendor, 1%
really is.
other shit to do. And it's like you walk in, you're like, well, if I want to buy things, this is the coolest place on earth to be. But other than that, like San Diego Comic-Con bores the shit. Like there's nothing to do there except go to
Otherwise-
panels and spend money. So
Yeah.
fucking boring.
Totally agree.
Like, let's go to this panel, and it's like Jim Bob and his like 3 friends that make cosplay stuff. Like, well, I use Armac glue on
User
the
joined your channel.
the top.
Although
of
I
the
will say, if you wanna have like the perfect what you imagine the audience looks like panel, I think Aaron posted it, but
Yeah.
Aaron Dodger and like their crew did a a panel for their anime show, and the audience is exactly what I imagine would be the audience of people who watch an anime show. Like it was the perfect
Yep.
audience. It was just like a random smattering of just like creepers and guys who were like, "I'm here for Dodger." It
And
was
3 brownies.
it was so funny. I saw that
Yeah,
picture
some
and
bronies,
just cracked up. I
some
was like,
Asians.
"Yep, that is exactly right." But no, I went to Comic-Con last year, and I realized like I truly hate it. It's first off, it's in San Diego, so it's like 12 jillion degrees in the summer. Second off, the only time that I had fun was when I went to the Geek and Sundry area, which was like board games, and they had like crazy fun shit to do. But the actual convention was just you go in, and it's 500,000 people crammed into an area that's super duper small with maybe 100 billion jillion booths set up of all these vendors and stuff. But you can't get to any of them because no one moves. Like when you walk in, trying to move takes from one side of the convention to the other. It takes about an hour from one side of the hall to the other, and it's just everything's slow. And if you want to buy anything, you have to be like the first. Like it's such a hassle. It's a giant. I hate it. I hate it so much. And WonderCon's the exact same way. Like it's just people. I get it if you're a cosplayer, you go there, you like take photos. It's like your shit. I get that. If you were not going there to buy things, why would you go? Like it doesn't make it. I don't understand. I don't get it.
It's like a
I just went
subscription to
there.
go to the mall.
It's like a mall for just really specific, hard to find things.
Actually, though,
Speaking of cons, you guys, are you going? You said you're going to Dragon Con. When is that? And are you going Crendor with them?
I don't actually know if I'm going. Maybe I'm going.
Dragon Con is the weekend after PAX Prime, so the
User
7th
joined
of
your
September,
channel.
something like that, I think. 6th or 7th
Oh.
of September.
Oh, that's a while then.
Way off. It's way off, yo.
Long way away.
yeah.
Yep.
Conventions.
Coffee
Yeah,
shitty.
Dragon Con I'm going to go to simply because TB wants to do a podcast panel there, but literally, I don't know what I'll do. 90% of the time, I'll just be bored.
Dragon
Like,
Con
well,
sounds like a really small Comic Con.
I mean,
all the board games
it's
are
like
there.
it's like a very. Everyone seems to love it. They're all like, it's so much. I imagine I'll be bored.
Well, everyone loves it. It's like, well, what do you do there? Like, oh, I play board games. It's like, all right, what else do you do? It's like, well, you play board games.
No. Yes, CoxCon will be the best con.
It
We're
probably is.
actually. I mean, I can't promise that. What I know is I went and visited the space, and we drove out to Telford, and then actually I took a train. Then we drove from the train station to the International Convention Center, which is great because it's right next to this big shopping area that has like a million different food places. So
it's the
everyone
best.
will be good. Yeah, so it'll be cool. It has a movie theater, a bowling alley, and like all sorts of shit. So if people get bored with my stuff, they can go there. But as
User
far as
joined your channel.
as far as the next round of tickets will go on sale. I'm not gonna say when, but so don't tell anyone, John,
Yeah.
people.
Y'all are
That was the
special.
sound of Caitlin not knowing that.
Caitlin knew
No, I
because she
did
saw
know.
it in chat.
Did know.
Oh, okay.
But you mentioned
promise
it, so
about like Ghost
I'm not
Crawler
gonna say
promise
when on. I don't want to overload the site with people typing it, but it'll be.
It'd be like GameStop a few days ago. Ugh.
Everywhere on 2 days ago for Amiibo sales. Good God.
But yeah, so I went to the site and we took a walk, and so there's a bottom floor of the convention center, which I think like can fit 7,000 plus people. Like there's a huge bottom area. We are not having that area because I don't think
User joined your
we
channel.
have that many people that
It's a
need to
lot
go.
of money.
Yeah, it's a ton of money.
Yeah.
But there's a second floor. And the second floor we'll have a area for food and chilling out, and then there's another area that we want to do. We're gonna try and reach out to like beanbag people and make that like a chill out area where you can sit there with your 3DS or whatever and just fucking be dumb.
User in
there's,
your channel timed out.
There were 3 rooms that we got that were all connected to make one giant hall. The problem was the original idea was we'd have one room would be like for the different exhibitors. One room would be for board
User
gaming and
joined
stuff, and
your
one room
channel.
would be for panels. But because
User
of so
entered
many,
your channel.
because we have so many people coming, and then there's gonna be a reason on Monday why a bunch more people are gonna want to come. So we had to look at our numbers and realize that since we doubled how many people were gonna go, that we need 2 rooms for the panels, and then 1 room for the exhibition stuff, and then we had to buy another room across the hall to put indie game. Literally, things are getting out of control, but that's fine. So now we're reaching out to companies, and companies are reaching out to us to bring exhibition stuff. I think we're talking with a few companies like I just put in. I'm talking with Blizzard right now. They're trying to figure out which game will go there, so we might get a Blizzard.
Overwatch.
Whoa, that'd be
I
awesome.
would love Overwatch to be there. I doubt they'll send Overwatch there, but
Yeah,
I'd love
seriously.
because it'd be amazing. But I even told them like I'll take a fireside chat for Hearthstone because that's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
like
great.
everyone who plays in it gets that special card back, which is really cool. So I was like, I'd love to have a fireside, like literally anything you can give me, Blaze.
User joined
I
your
will take.
channel.
And so they're like, well, we'll see what we can do.
We'll
So-
take
I
mean-
Diablo 2.
Yeah, seriously, I've been talking with them. Block and Load is going to have a setup there. At least we're in the talks with them, and so they're going to have a I think they said 20 computer setup. So
Yeah,
You
it's
can have-
20.
2 5x5 teams, which will be cool. And then we're going to try and get a bunch of indies. We're in talks with a bunch of indies that we met at Rezzed. HyperX might be coming. Like, there's a bunch of different, like, literally we're having a bunch of stuff. Then I want to have a board game area, get some indies there, so people can have things to do besides wait around for panels of stuff. But I told Dodger and Sam I want to do a panel called "What It's Like to Date Dodger," where it's literally Dodger, literally just Dodger and Sam, and then it's gonna be like, "What is it like to date Dodger?" And I'm just
User
gonna ask them
joined your
questions
channel.
like, "What is it like to date Dodger?" I heard the other night we went out to before Fast and Furious. We went out to dinner, and there's a huge group of us, and I was talking with Sam. Holy shit, guys! There are some hilarious stories the world needs to hear. Like, His family doesn't know what to make of Dodger, and I just can't. I want the world to hear them, so I'm just gonna that'll be my little thing. Go to
It's
that
pretty
panel.
funny because she's just like
Yeah,
short little blue hair girl. It's like I like fun, and then his family's like we love posh and proper.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. So spoiler of one story, Dodger was at
User
home with
joined your
just
channel.
Sam's brother, and I think just ripped one. and her brother messaged
User
everyone in
joined
the
your
family, was
channel.
like, "What the fuck was that? Did a girl just fart?" And it became a huge thing in the. I'm telling you, you guys will love that panel. It'll be amazing. Yeah. So we're gonna do a bunch of different things.
Are you gonna
We might
stream it?
have. I don't know what we're gonna do. We may not. I'm not sure. The
Oh.
reason why I say we may not is because then it will make people want to come next year if the con goes well, and then more people will come. Then we can get that bottom floor. But I think the premise, what I want to do is I want to have this year go really well, and then next year, off the back of this one, try to get
Can
more
anyone hear
companies
me?
to show
'Cause
up.
I can't hear anyone.
Well,
Nobody's
that's a shame.
talking. Except
Wow,
for
that's a
Jesse.
thing.
That's the thing.
Is a thing.
So who else is going to CoxCon? Like of you, Jesse Crendor, Dodger, Strippin.
Yeah, those guys that you met and mentioned, and then the completionist says he might
Well, if
go,
you
and he
can
might
hear
just
me,
go to.
How the hell do I make it so I can hear everyone else?
Restart your
Because I look
TeamSpeak.
at
Your
the settings and
User joined your
nothing's
channel.
muted.
Well, if you can't hear us, then.
This is a bit
Alright,
awkward.
if you can't hear us, just here's what you gotta do.
User joined your channel.
So, yeah, there's gonna be some other guests. I'll announce a few more on Monday, and then some of the Yogscast guys are literally like, we might just
User
show up. So,
disconnected from your channel.
who effing knows, yo? Be crazy.
Gonna be crazy, wild and crazy kids.
Yeah, but there's a few people I can't
User
mention till,
joined-
so I'll just leave it at that.
To realize that you have a con with your own name, with all these things planned, and all
Yeah.
these people coming,
Yeah.
is just insane. I wouldn't imagine having my last name in a con and
User
so many
joined your
people
channel.
so hyped to go there. It's insane, Jesse.
I don't know.
Congrats to you,
Look,
man.
my ego is through the roof.
I was gonna say, how do you keep so grounded?
Don't
Yeah.
encourage him.
He doesn't.
How do I keep it so? I don't
He
keep
doesn't
grounded.
keep
I'm
grounded.
not grounded.
He's
I'm not
like
grounded
in,
at all.
User joined
He's
your
literally
channel.
in space right now. He's like
Yeah,
floating
I'm a
around.
mess. Oh, fuck me. Would that be amazing to get Felicia Day to come to?
Oh my god.
Not this year, but next year would be amazing. I wouldn't do it this year because.
Do it. Do it for next year.
Oh my
I
god, that'd
really
be like.
would want to go to
Dear sweet
CoxCon,
princess.
but it's all the way across the ocean, and there's no way I can afford a plane ticket and hotel
User
for those 2
disconnected
days.
from
You know.
your channel.
Yeah.
I gotcha. Well, my advice to you would be save up next year.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that this year we sold those tickets
Took
so
a week.
quickly, and it's been great. Yeah, it's been great. So I cannot wait to see.
User in your
lost.
channel timed out.
So it's all
So
about
you-
it's all
you-
about synergy.
Soon you'll be larger than BlizzCon. Remember my words.
No, that's never gonna
And-
happen. But I would love to compete with some of the big conventions in England. I think that's the goal, is to try and be one of the bigger ones. Like if I can one day compete with Rez, that'd be swell.
I
That'd
was
be
gonna
real
say, do we
swell.
have conventions in England? I suppose Res,
You got
yeah.
the Insomnia.
Oh,
land.
of course,
Insomnia.
Insomnia, yeah.
Insomnia, Rez, and I think there's one more that's really big. But other
MC in
than that,
London.
yeah, but I feel like we could easily compete, make it something big, because that is a country that does not have a lot of stuff, and it would be great. Plus, then one day I can-
Insomnia's peak attendance was 14,000 people, Jesse.
Next year, then.
Next year, we got this.
it's only a matter of time. But Insomnia's been around for how many years? So
You age.
Not-
What's
3 a
insomnia?
year, someone.
It's like
It's
a
on
huge ass
55.
landing party with
Yeah.
a little bit of con stuff.
I think
It's-
it's,
it's a-
18, yeah.
yeah, it's really it's basically a dark room with a bunch of nerds at computers.
It's super
Essentially, is
fun.
what it is. But
It's like BlizzCon.
Doesn't sound fun.
That sounds
though.
great.
It's super fun.
BlizzCon
Oh,
is fun
great.
because they have new shit and like
Yeah.
fun games. Like I don't want to sit. I'm like I just be at home.
All I know
They
is
have,
Crendor.
They have like a big exhibition hall there with a bunch of shit going on, and there's panels, and there's tournaments, and there's all sorts of other guff. It's not just a big room with nerds in it, although that is there as well.
Crendor, I just had an idea. One day we can get rid of the con and just call it Cox.
I'm
going to Cox.
Yes, convention. No, hold on. Yeah, I'm going to Cox, and it can be. It has to have an acronym, a backronym for something.
Convention of xenophobes.
Oh,
I
it has
got
to be
it.
Expo.
I
Something,
got it.
something
Oh my
Expo.
God.
Cox and London got too expensive.
What?
Broke up. Cox and London got too expensive this year.
Cox?
Cox
no,
or
London?
really
Expo?
London just doesn't have many affordable, medium-sized venues.
London's an awful place anyway.
Yeah, we would. Well, in London, that place is a mess.
Plus, I mean, it's nicer in Telford.
It's
because
great. It's a
closer.
wonderful city, but it's a mess. As I described in the podcast last week, fuck young French girls. Unsupervised young French girls. They're the worst. The worst people on earth.
Telford's a shithole as well.
I went, so Crendor, when I was in London, walking around the city doing
Yeah.
walk around shit, everywhere you go, there are tourists everywhere from all over the world. But the worst tourists were were young groups of 6 to 10 French girls. And they're just the worst. They're the worst. They're unsupervised. And they run around like idiots. And they stand in the middle of streets. And they just giggle incessantly. I just wanted to I've never wanted to jump kick someone in front of a train in my life. But I swear to God.
This
All
sounds
of
like
them.
me and a tourist in New York City.
Yeah, but New York City, it's a city where the people in the
They
city will
will
tell you to get
jump
the fuck
kick
out
you
of the
into
way.
a train.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I'm one of those people.
Yeah, like having lived there, I know exactly what it's like. Where you're in a hurry, and if people are in the way, you're like, "Fucking move it!" Right? In London,
Yep.
everyone is so polite. They just wait.
I don't
patiently.
know.
And I just want I'm freaking out. Like you
It's
have
what
got
we
to...
do.
British people queue, yeah.
Yeah, but there is going to be Londoners
No,
who
there's
push
no
people in front
reason
of
to
buses.
queue or wait for 15 French girls who are just
Yeah.
standing at a statue, and it's like, just move. God damn it, just move.
Oh,
I went to a fashion mall. That was a lot of fun.
In
I
London.
Glad to see people.
I think I posted those photos of the weird ass outfits. Everything was strange there. It all
Yeah,
looked
they have
like
a fashion mall here, and I went into it, and I didn't know it was a fashion mall. I was like, this is the weirdest mall I think I've ever
everything
seen.
is like runway clothes. So it's like, why would anyone buy these things? I saw this one outfit. I swear to God, it was strips of cloth, but all held together by safety pins, and that was the outfit.
Can you
was
remember
a
what
dress.
it's called?
Wow.
People want to be fabulous,
I,
man.
I don't. I know it was in the heart of London. It was in that area where all the shops are, whatever that street is.
Piccadilly?
No.
Covent Garden?
The fuck if I know? It was a street.
They're actually
Every,
A
like,
street. Oxford Street, then, probably. Somewhere
it
around
reminded me of Rodeo Drive here in the States, but more douchey. It was insane.
Yeah, less homeless people walking around.
Oh yeah, the homeless people all wrapped up in blankets, hiding out in alleyways because it was maybe the highest it was 10 degrees Celsius.
They get shot here.
It was a thing. It was a thing. I had fun. But yeah, enough of that. So
Jesse, when is the video of you eating food going up?
I don't know. I was supposed to put it together yesterday, but YouTube was such a mess that I just waited for it to fix itself, and finally it did at midnight, and I was like, okay, great.
Hey, YouTube's pretty shit
Were
lately.
you eating Nando's?
I did. The video contains me tasting a bunch of things that TV said I should try.
Oh, God.
Eating fish and chips, which is basically like fish and chips in the States, and then eating Nando's. The video is just me singing to Nando's. It's like, Nando's, I love you. That's the video.
That sounds great.
I love
The
Nando's.
YouTube money.
Coxcon is legit 0.1 miles from a Nando's and a Pizza Express, and I'm not lying when I say when the convention ends for the day, that's where I'll be. I'll be there till 5 a.m. eating Nando's.
There's so much Better places to eat in Telford, though.
You're wrong!
There's a
You're
million
There's a
wrong!
Weatherspoons around the corner!
Yeah,
Hello,
Weatherspoons is better.
everybody.
Weatherspoons is
Weatherspoons
shit.
better.
Nando's is better. You're fucking dumb. Get out of life.
Oh, wow.
Also, there's one place I do want to go. Sam and I were talking about this, creating I think Saturday night, because the con, the panels will be over by 6, but the space is open till 9, so we're not sure what we're gonna do. But
Drink.
Sam and I are convinced that we should do a bar run for everyone who's old enough, because there's a place there. I'm gonna see if I can find it.
In Telford or near the con?
Near the con in Telford. There's a place called the Dragon's Den in Telford.
Oh,
yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
And here's the
not
thing:
far away.
it's a Chinese restaurant. We want to end there because we want to just get wasted on it on crazy.
It's like a Chinese buffet restaurant.
Yeah, but it's called
It's
the
18
Dragon's
plus.
Den.
18 plus in the
name for a
UK.
restaurant. Oh wait, legal drinking is different in the UK.
Yeah, so you can all drink at 18.
You can buy
yeah.
alcohol at 18.
Just bring ID,
So
they will
weird.
ID you if you look under 25.
Yes, they will.
Yes.
So,
You have to have ID to get in anyway, so
Yeah.
you should.
but there's so much
Exactly.
stuff there. There's like a mall right next to the convention center filled with a bunch of shit. So literally, people will find whatever they want.
It's been developed a lot in the past couple years, so.
There's a lot of shit there. Yeah.
There's
That
literally a
place is
supermarket right up the
fucking
road as well.
huge, Kate.
It was pretty big when I was last there, and that was 2.5 years ago. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like doubled in size, if not more.
That's what she
Jesus
said.
Christ.
Yeah.
Gonna be a party over there.
I had to make new coffee because this other coffee sucked.
What kind of coffee?
I tried Trader Joe's dark roast French roast. That's pretty shit. You gotta get the organic one, otherwise.
Ooh,
the
you know what I
normal
had
one's shit.
today? Oh my god! I went to Starbucks and got a cafe mocha because I wanted to try something different. It was on sale. That was the shittiest drink I ever had. It was
Was it really?
so bitter. It was so bitter. Like, I don't like cafe mocha shouldn't be bitter.
Never
Yeah,
get coffee at
okay.
Starbucks. Just never get coffee at Starbucks. It's shitty coffee.
Like, oh my god, was it disgusting? I was like, well, that was a giant waste of money.
I've been drinking Gloria Jean's butter toffee coffee, and it's delicious.
Butter
Speaking of coffee, I
Yeah, butter
ordered
toffee.
Butter toffee
ordered-
coffee.
Yeah.
Crendor's mug. I hope that it doesn't come destroyed here to Argentina. I want to try
What is
that
it?
coffee.
What is in Argentina?
I ordered the Crendor's mug and the coffee. I want to try that.
Yeah.
I hope it doesn't come all shattered here.
Wait, Crendor has
The
coffee?
coffee. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
What?
actually pretty
What?
good coffee. I was suspicious when I tried it. I was like, you know what? It's actually
Wait,
better
you
than
have
Trader
Crendor
Joe's
brand
thing.
coffee?
Yeah, it comes with the mug when you buy it.
Wait, what? Really?
Is it non-contact coffee?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Are you kidding me? Wait, what?
Yeah.
You didn't see it, Jesse?
No.
No! God damn,
You've
now I
been
have to drive
beaten
over
to
to
the
Maker.
punch
Look,
here.
I'm not gonna pay for it. I'm just gonna go to Maker and get a mug and call it a day.
I saw
God damn it,
Lou,
Jesse.
Lou tweeted me.
Oh
he's
my
like,
God.
Dude, you have coffee? I didn't know that. I'm gonna drink it here. And I was like,
That
yeah,
is
no,
actually
pay
coffee.
for it though.
Now I'm tempted to buy it.
64 ounces of coffee.
Really, what they did is they slapped a thing on another brand of coffee.
Yeah, now
Yes,
Of course.
the true
Somebody get
Crendor
empty
brand
one
of
and put it
coffee.
Yeah.
Really, they just slapped a thing on some coffee and called it a day.
True to Crendor
Yeah.
channel.
But it's pretty good. Now
Wait,
it's
so Jesse,
mine.
you've never had butter
What?
coffee?
Goopity goppity goopity shirts sold out. Bullshit. Really?
Wouldn't be Crendor coffee if they put any effort into it.
Yeah. They actually
Exactly.
just send you coffee beans and says, you can do it yourself.
Man, all my shirts have sold out. That's bullshit.
Jesse,
They still
order
got
one
the
more so I can
caterpillars.
buy it.
Caterpillars haven't sold out because they were silly. They sold out immediately, and then they ordered another 1,000 of both the shirts and the caterpillar, and now it's like, well, we have 800 left. Like, no shit. Why did you order more? So there's a ton just sitting around. So feel free to buy them. Buy like 12. Thanks.
I have one
Okay.
for free.
Why don't
The
people...
Shameless t-shirt's not sold out.
Yeah, the shit. Well, that's because that one is going to be a permanent one because there's no way I'm going to make that. They have 800 of those left, so fuck it.
Still got some Frankenstein Joe ones as well.
Yeah, but they're in crazy sizes. Like, they're technically sold out because the shit that's there is like, they're small, like 3 smalls and like 1, like just random sizes here and there.
Oh, small. I'm into that.
I'm of the mindset that V-necks are the most comfortable shirts ever, and nobody makes their shirt that is a V-neck, and that makes me sad so much.
I love V-necks.
Like, if you guys made all your shirts with a V-necks option, I would, like, buy every single one of them, like, 3 times over.
Well, I'm gonna make a shirt called "It's Got a V-neck," and that's literally just say like "Shirt's got a V-neck."
Fucking, that'd be great. I would buy that.
I will get it immediately.
I want the zombie dragon plushie. Come on, Crendor, get on that.
I am. We're gonna work on it. That's like my next big thing.
Hey Jesse, why don't you make a body pillow of Jesse?
Yes.
Like your face is just one whole pillow.
That's terrifying.
That'd be great.
But I want that though.
Oh god, I'm having an awful picture of those anime hug pillows, where always is a girl with not much clothes on a bed. And now imagine Jesse with not much clothes on that bed.
Oh god,
in a
can
nice
we not?
pose.
Can we though?
I think we
Draw me
can.
like one of your French girls.
You should
I
ask
can't
Dan.
have your
You should ask
French,
Dan to draw you an anime like with ugu eyes and all the shit.
Just Jesse in like lingerie sort of spread across something. Wow. That's the scary thought.
Go on.
To take the Diablo Leo cosplay and scantily clad it instead.
Yes.
I like the Crendor anime more. It's much more kawaii.
Yeah.
Kawaii.
There you
Crendor
are.
is the most kawaii ever. Of all the kawaii.
As the Japanese say, kawaii.
Oh.
I hope I don't get you guys sick through the internet.
You get me
make
sick
me
through
really
the internet,
sad.
I will kill you through the internet.
That's okay. Hey, man.
Well, man.
That's an honor. You thank him.
Yeah, I'll put you out of your misery.
I'm sad that I didn't get you sick at PAX South.
Yeah, no, that's the worst. Thanks.
Yeah.
Might have gotten me sick at PAX South because I was sick after PAX South.
I'm sorry, Crendor. I wasn't
Alright,
sick,
I'm
but
past
I
it.
still
I
probably
was
got you
already
sick.
sick, so
I didn't
me.
get sick from PAX East, so I'm fine with that.
I'm still... The greatest picture I've ever taken was after waiting in line for 3 hours after the Friend Zone panel, and I got to hold Dodger like a damsel, and it was great. It's my favorite.
Oh my god.
Go on.
It was great.
Pick her up
I
with
held
one
her.
hand. She's tiny.
Go
Yeah,
on.
I mean, she's like 20 pounds. Like, that's great.
Go on.
I can't go on. I'm bound by contract. I can't say anymore.
Creepy.
Hey.
Creepy.
You know what?
Someone masturbated that day.
Does anyone have the GS already?
Creepy.
Smell
I
those
know,
draining
okay.
order.
You're gonna get all shaken because we talk about masturbation every time that you.
No, you don't know. You obviously don't know me if you think I get upset by the talk of masturbation.
I
Have you
know.
have you ever seen her Twitter?
Yeah, I've seen Caitlyn
Girls don't
masturbate. That's nothing
masturbate.
big.
Just goes.
Wow.
I'm the guy. That,
Mention that, it just goes back to Bad Dragon.
yeah, I'm the guy that talks to Kate about being the bad dragon face on Crendor's channel when he's playing League. I'm Bronze Panda.
Oh.
Ah.
Oh, you're Bronze Panda.
Yeah.
Shameless promotion.
The guy that has like 20 months back in Crendor. You're welcome for your coffee that morning.
Wait, you're Bronze
Yeah.
Panda?
Oh wait, someone got him coffee? Let's buy me
No,
coffee.
when I got the 20 months of backing Crendor, Crendor said that I'm buying his coffee, his morning coffee. That's why.
Yeah, he's
Welcome.
subscribed
Wait,
to me
you paid
20
for
months
20
in a row.
months?
Yeah, and same to you, Jesse, and TV.
I got a waste of money is what you should be saying every day.
No. Did you see
Oh,
Dan's
yeah,
salt
yeah.
emote he made me?
Yes, I told Dan I need one of my own.
I know.
I told Dan
So
make a
good.
Jessified version of it. And he's like, fine.
Hey, hold on, Jesse. My daughter wants to say hello. Can you say hi?
Hi.
Say hi, Jesse
Hello.
Cox.
Hi, Jesse Cox.
Oh.
She's adorable.
Hello.
Jess Tots.
He says hello.
That's so cute.
Are we gonna go find eggs? She says yes. We're celebrating Easter over here, so I think I have to dip out and help her find eggs.
Isn't that tomorrow?
Adios, homie. Go
But it
find
was
eggs.
fun
OD
talking
on
to
chocolate.
you. And Jesse, I'll send you a
Fine.
picture on Twitter of the butter toffee coffee.
You better.
Hey, I will.
Butter toffee coffee.
Yep, alright. I'll be doing that, so you guys have a fun time talking about girl masturbation and such like that.
Oh, you mean like Caitlin does?
Yes.
Exactly.
Alright. Peace out, you beautiful butterflies.
Alright, peace.
Adios.
Peace out.
Enjoy Easter. Oh, I have egg right here.
That was adorable.
That was so adorable. Oh my god.
Glad Caitlin brought up masturbation. Thanks for
Yeah,
that.
that's not appropriate at all.
This is forever going to change my conversation. with
I
Caitlin.
can have a swift change. Did you legit get a first-class carriage when you went back from Telford, Jesse? Because I saw Chris and Lewis arguing, but I was a bit preoccupied.
I did.
Yeah, he did.
I did.
Oh, for God's sake.
First class.
It was great.
Chris and
Do you know
Lewis
what
didn't
happened
get
to-
first class and he did, so they were on the same train but in two
Yeah.
different
Yeah, they had to sit
areas.
back. They had to sit back there with the people who didn't get first class on the train.
Do you
and
know
I
what
did.
happened to me? Do you know what happened to me after I dropped you lot off at the station?
I heard about your car dying, which I laughed
Yeah,
because I
I
was
got
in
about
first
10
class.
miles outside of Birmingham and my car died.
Oh no, I got the news. First class people get news right away. I was told by three
God.
porters. They were like, "My lord, turns out that your friend ruined his life and his car's destroyed." And I said, "Good."
Hold on, your friend, your slave, you mean?
Well, that's what we.
No,
that's
I
what
wouldn't
us,
go that
that's,
far.
that's what us rich first class people on trains call slaves, friends, our
Okay.
friends.
Rich first class people on trains.
I'm
Wonderful.
sorry. I'm Argentinian, so I don't know what it is to be first class.
On a train, a dude comes around with drinks and says, "Do you want drinks?" And you're like, "Sure." And the seat's a little bigger. That's literally it.
It's where the rich and powerful people sit.
It was me and like three old women. There was nobody up there. I was like, this isn't this. I got it because it was a cheap ticket, and it was like, you get a table. And I was like, oh, I get a table? Awesome.
Everybody takes the train here too. All the people take the train to work, and my accountant says he does like taxes for a lot of people that work downtown and make like $1 million, and they like make their Starbucks into an alcoholic drink because they go to the bar right after they get Starbucks and pour like vodka in it, and then they go to work.
Literally,
That actually sounds awesome.
When I was a teacher, what we would do is after class, especially when it was cold, there was a Irish bar there was an Irish bar like 4 blocks from the school. But because we didn't want to have students see us get drunk, we'd go to the convenience mart down the street and get like one of those hot chocolate dispenser things they have. And then we go to the bar and the bartender would put in peppermint schnapps. So we'd make like peppermint hot chocolate, and we just walk around the streets drinking our our coffee or whatever it was. And we just get wasted and we'd be like, yeah, fucking kids, they're dumb.
Right. The teachers of our generation.
Look, that's what all your every teacher you've ever had has gotten drunk with their fellow teachers and been like, fucking kids.
This is the guy playing soccer at English class.
Oh yeah, that guy. He was awesome. He actually was a bartender. But he was my
I'm not
English teacher
surprised.
for a semester, and I got an A.
You earned it. You earned it.
I did. I earned it. I played well in that soccer match.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So this is the 99th episode of Cox and Crendor. Any big
Yeah.
plans for 100?
Nope. You should know by now that we have no plans. Anything.
We should like do like the biggest build up and then the biggest letdown.
Yeah, we should be like, tune in for the most exciting episode ever, where truths will be revealed. And one of us may not get out alive.
Yeah, 1 hour of just waiting for.
And literally, it's just nothing. It's like, hey guys, what's going on? How's it going?
Let's read from Cosmo.
It's like an hour of just like impressions.
You guys should aim to make it like the worst episode by just trying.
Oh, we can do that.
1 hour
That'd
of
be a great
Cosmo.
episode.
We can make bad episodes.
1 hour
Yeah.
Cosmo. Oh god, yes.
Cosmopolitan.
I want that now.
Dude, Cosmo's got some crazy articles right now.
Of course.
Wait,
like
do you have
what?
a Cosmo?
No, I went to their website.
I was about to say.
What
you
do
have
they got?
Cosmo
What do they
magazine.
got?
No, don't spoil it! No, fuck you! Don't spoil it, Crendor! Do it.
By the way, I saw that movie Insurgent. You were right. Everything. You were right 100%.
Well, yeah.
What a huge waste of time.
Yeah.
And it was in Spanish. Ugh.
What'd you think? What'd you think we were talking about?
I got dragged there. I had to pay for it though.
Was it a girl?
Yes.
Get some from it?
Yes.
Well, then that doesn't matter.
Worth. All the worth.
It was worth, but still, the movie was awful. And in Spanish. Ugh.
Yeah, well, you know what? You got some Spanish punana, so it's okay.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Well.
What really happens at a VIP sex party? I don't even know those are things.
What does happen? No, don't spoil it. Don't spoil it, Crendor. That's gonna be
All right,
that's gonna be the episode.
You have to be a VIP, don't you, to get invited to one of them?
No party like a ninja sex party.
Yes.
14 things that happen at a
what that is.
Latino wedding?
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm from Latin America. I can tell you what happens.
It's all in
I
Spanish.
know you probably don't understand these ones. These are intense. They got like Pitbull and shit.
It's
Churros.
not that a big deal. We have churros.
Endless cousins.
Oh, churros,
Yes.
man.
The bride and groom will receive a Las Arras.
A what?
What?
These are gold coins that are supposed to bring couples good luck as they embark on their new life. Las Arras.
What the?
Well, apparently Las Aranas. Don't look that up because that's a giant spider. That's horrifying.
Oh. Will happen at a Catholic church.
Oh yeah, it's in Catholic Church all the time when it's here.
Yep.
You know, Argentina and the Pope and all that.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right.
He was born around the corner here, where I currently am.
Well.
There you go.
Wait, the father-daughter dance song is almost always Mi Nina Bonita? The shit?
My pretty little girl, Mi Niña Bonita.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dad's hitting on daughters.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Oh god.
Yeah.
The thing is that
yeah.
when your daughter gets married, you're supposed to
Uh-huh.
dance with her before giving her
Yeah.
to the groom.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Dirty
Jesse.
daddy daycare. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Really?
Don't you
Yeah.
do anything. You just dance the waltz. And
Yeah. The family that plays together stays together. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Creepy Spanish families. Yeah.
Oh my god, no.
Can we not?
No.
Yeah.
I mean, you get drunk off your ass, but you don't molest your daughter.
I don't look. It sounds like to me. Maybe you're doing it wrong.
What are these
Yeah.
articles like? Half these articles are just like 15 things you do.
So they're essentially BuzzFeed articles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Yeah. BuzzFeed, if you know what I mean. Yeah. BuzzFeed. Yeah.
No.
BuzzFeed.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Caitlin, do you read Cosmo?
I will. Actually, I once.
Does Caitlin? No, Caitlin's never read a Cosmo. Never.
She's a Cosmo girl, 100%.
I once
she's
read it
not.
on a swim team trip, and their sex tips were ridiculous. Like, absolutely ridiculous.
Like what?
How ridiculous.
Would you like to share some with us?
I'm trying to think. It was a while ago. It was like 3 years ago.
Well, things change. Sexual preferences change.
Of
Guys, we're very flippant about what we want in
Yeah.
bed. Totally true. Ladies, let me tell you, we do not know what we want. A dick in the mouth one day, a dick in the butt the next day. It's so many options. It's crazy.
Only 3. Unless you're
there's
David
only
Caroline.
really, there's only 3, maybe 4 options.
Unless
I
you're
don't know
David
why
Caroline and you
they
want to
have
choke yourself.
13 tips. 13 tips are unnecessary. That is 9 too many.
I thought you were talking about what guys wanted. I was thinking I don't like dicks in any part of me anytime, but I mean,
How do you know if you haven't tried it?
well, that one time at band camp.
How do you know you haven't tried it? If you haven't tried it, you might love it. It might be
You
the
had
one you like.
experience, Jesse.
Caitlin, you know. You were there.
Is this going to be a college story, Jesse?
One time at college, Caitlin came over.
When you were in
I think
college, I think I was like 9 years old.
Oh, ew.
I walked in on her.
Oh my god. What? Go on.
Caitlin was at a Spanish wedding, and I walked in.
Yeah.
Now look, we all know where this goes.
I used
And
to be
she
in a competitive swimming team as well, Caitlin, so I understand what it is to be surrounded by a lot of horny guys that have
What?
different needs.
What? What?
He was
What?
also on the swim team.
I used to swim competitively, and all the guys were always horny. And when you were in the locker room, they were all, yeah.
What?
It was not something that you want to watch.
What?
Yes, it was just really disgusting.
Wait, why would all those guys do that to them, though?
I mean, I don't know, she was in a competitive team as well. Swimming thingy.
I don't look. All I know is you're saying that a bunch of dudes and Caitlin got it on, and you walked in and saw it. That wouldn't be the first time someone's. That wouldn't be the first time someone said that about Caitlin.
She chose the worst time to disconnect, didn't she?
Did she disconnect? Because I'm trying to make. It's not funny if she's not here to hear it.
She did like half of that comment.
She's
not
back
funny
now.
if she's not here to hear it. I don't give a fuck. Whatever.
Yeah.
You can't make fun
That's
of
the whole
someone if they're
point.
not present. That's mean.
Yeah.
Jesse, I'm
Whatever.
gonna play
Alright.
Black Rock Mountain.
Am I gonna what?
Play
The
Black Rock
new Hearthstone
Mountain.
adventure.
The Hearthstone
Play
thingy,
what?
yeah.
Have you played
Oh,
the new Hearthstone adventure?
Black Rock Mountain. No, I
Yeah.
haven't played it yet because I need to actually have be able to record stuff on my computer. So
Gotcha.
yeah,
It's pretty
so I
fun.
do that.
I enjoyed it.
TV did a really bad job at heroics. Was kind of funny.
Did TP
Those
upload that
heroics
to
are
YouTube?
hard.
I tried using champagne in the bedroom.
What?
Why would you do that?
He's still on
That's just a
Cosmo.
mess. That's
They
just
said that's
just
using it, not drinking it.
Wait,
yeah,
what?
no drinking
That's
it.
why.
That's gonna
That's
a drinking
what-
it makes sense, but
All
Here's the-
that is, that's just like people doing it and like I'm gonna bang on you, I'm gonna pour champagne on you. That's a waste of champagne.
Yeah.
Yo,
That's a
sticky
waste. Like, just
afterwards.
because you saw that in a movie once doesn't mean you should be doing it. Like that's a
Here's-
waste. That's a waste
Well,
of
it's gonna
champagne.
ruin your furniture.
Dribble some sparkling wine over your nipples and lick it off
See?
slowly.
See, that's a waste of champagne. That's
yeah,
a
that
waste,
is a
of
waste
champagne. If you
Yeah,
have
it
to
is a
dribble
waste.
champagne on a nipple in order to lick it, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah,
I'm
just
just
drink
saying.
some
Yeah, it's a waste.
champagne and then go for the nipple.
Yeah. Oh, Crendor's got it figured out.
I
There you
recommend
go.
whipped cream. Whipped cream is easy.
That's a waste of. That's a waste
The
of
waste
time.
of whipped cream.
Now you're wasting whipped cream.
Just shoot the
You
whipped
can put
cream
that
into your
on
mouth
pie.
and
You
go
can
for
put
the
that on
nipple.
Jell-O.
That's one of the tips. That's one of the tips in
See?
Cosmo.
What was the tip?
It was to put the whipped cream on the penis.
There
Here's
you
the
go.
problem. That just means you got a sticky wiener. That's not gonna help anybody.
Yeah.
Put on some Jell-O. That's not helping anybody. That's a waste of whipped cream.
Yeah.
Plus, the only kind of whipped cream that will work on that is that like spray can kind. That whipped cream, shit. You gotta get
Yeah.
the real whipped cream, and in order to do that, you have to dollop it with a spoon on a dick, which is just weird. So why
No,
would
you
you
can
do
use-
that?
you can use the
That's just-
fingers.
That's just stupid. That's,
squiddy
if
cream
you
never
can't-
goes where you want it
If you can't
anyway.
afford to put real whipped cream on my wiener, I don't want you near it. Because you're not the kind of woman I want.
Yeah.
If you're putting the spray can shit on my
Another
dick,
time to come
that's
back.
you are not the woman for me. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, Cosmo.
What about
Well-
that liquid chocolate thing that is like you put in ice cream?
No.
They
That shit
definitely
gets
gonna have a
hard.
sticky dick.
That'll get hard on your dick, and then you have to deep. That's not even cool. Get out of town.
Well, then she can use teeth then.
If you have to push
No,
it
just,
out my
like,
wiener
chew
in
it
order to put
off.
your mouth
Don't
around it,
bite
you're
your
not
dick.
the girl for me.
I used whipped cream in the past.
Nope,
That's the thing.
you're wrong. You're wasting time.
Use whipped cream in the
I think
bar.
we've all learned something new today, guys.
That sex tips are stupid.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Sex tip from Argentina. There you go.
Her verdict.
Argentine sex tips, dumb.
Her
The only
verdict
thing you
of
should
this
be
whole
putting whipped
article.
cream on is a churro. Why? Because churros are delicious. Get the fuck out.
Or you pour Coca-Cola Life on top of you.
Her
Here's the thing.
verdict
If you
is
poured
the
that on you, your
$5
skin would burn
sparkling white wine does not pair well with vagina.
Sorry,
That's
what
her
was that?
verdict.
That's a tacky ass woman. I would never date her. That shit.
Yeah. For you, Jill Hamilton.
And you're right, Coca-Cola Life is awful. Don't buy it.
Yeah, it's
Shit.
horrible. Why would you
How
buy
to
it?
give a finger blowjob. Yes, you read
What?
right. It's not fingering. It's not a blowjob. Meet the finger blowjob.
Are you
All right,
like sticking
all
in
right.
the butthole?
All right. First off, you're doing it wrong. Second off, the finger blowjob is a lazy blowjob. Get in there, ladies. Suck it
Yeah.
down like you want it, or else you're not gonna be any
Wait,
man's
wait,
fantasy.
wait.
You're gonna be a man's don't to see, or he don't want to see you no more.
Isn't a finger blowjob just mutual masturbation?
You know
It's a
what?
hell of a
Shut
time
up.
to come back.
Wow.
Here's her
You're told.
verdict. The knee tip doesn't even qualify as a tip. Sure, some lovers might dig it, but it's not like forbidden wisdom
The
for
knee
teeth.
tip?
The knee tip.
I'm out. All right, guys, it's 1. I'm going
What
now.
the hell do you get on
I'm
to at
leaving.
night?
I'll see you
Wait.
all at 7. Goodbye.
Okay.
Bye, Jesse.
Bye.
Adios.
Bye, Jesse.
Goodbye, Crendor, you weirdo.
Yeah.
Lol.
Well,
Now the real talk can begin.
Oh,
Yeah.
dear.
No, now everybody leaves.
Now
since
the
Jesse's
real
done.
team speak.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
Crendor
No.
leaves and everybody leaves.
Well,
Ah.
I'm here for another like 8 minutes because I got here late.
Cool.
So
Crendor,
You
you
have a
going
stop
to
clock.
E3?
let's put
Yeah, I
on
got a
hold.
stop
Next
clock.
year it's CrendorCon.
Literally, as soon as it hits 8 minutes,
He's
I
out.
might be mid-sentence. I'll
Who's
just
on the
quit.
clock? Get your question.
I'll just be
Aw.
like, someone will be like, "Oh, what are you doing?" I'll be like, "Oh yeah, I'm."
So what are you actually doing today, Crendor? What are you going back to after this?
Well, we have the lounge at
Oh yeah.
4 hours from now. Yeah, 4 hours from now. And I gotta be
It's
there
definitely
30
4
minutes
hours.
before because sound check. So I got 3.5 hours. I'll probably go just somewhere. Maybe like I went to IKEA yesterday, so I don't think I'll go there today.
Like, where do you
It's a
usually go? Like,
difficult
what's
life.
around you?
Anything you
gonna
can
compute.
imagine. Name
That's
it,
gonna
it's
compute.
probably here.
So, like, it's like a Target.
Yeah, I probably like 4 targets in a matter of like 15 minutes. I kind of alternate targets because some are better than others. Sometimes you want to change it up.
Yeah.
I
Does your
don't-
Target
course.
have like a food, like a restaurant section? Because our Target does. You can buy like hot dogs and popcorn
Yeah.
as you shop.
Yeah, one of them
Yeah.
does, but I'm not gonna eat there because they're shitty.
Have you
Yeah.
guys
Mart.
discussed therapy at all?
Hell no. Hey, define like a US equivalent of Target because I don't know what the fuck one of those is.
We have Target.
Damn it, Kate.
What?
I
What's
fucking
a
went
US
in Final
equivalent?
Fantasy.
No, no,
'cause I
UK doesn't
tapped
have
out.
Target, though, right?
We have
Target is
Walmart.
like
we have
Walmart.
Target. Yeah, we got both.
So it's
But
like
Target is
Asda.
like Walmart,
Yeah, it's
but
like
not
Asda.
shitty.
Dude, I love Target.
Yeah.
Okay, so
It's
it's a
Asda, but
supermarket
more
then.
Americanized, like with more food and really bright colors. 'Cause
Target has like a
Asda's just
food
like,
court.
yeah.
Oh.
I used to work at
Market's
an Asda. It's fucking shit all.
Yeah, imagine Target's like a white suburban, like Walmart.
Yeah, it's not like low tier like
It's
Walmart.
not like there's
like
people
middle
with
class.
their fupas
Yeah.
hanging out, walking around
Yeah.
in their PJs, no shoes.
Yep.
Target's classier than that.
Way
So the
classier.
Waitrose.
I
I was
don't know
gonna
what
say
a Waitrose
Waitrose
is.
or
A
maybe
Waitrose.
Waitrose
Sainsbury's.
is
I don't know
where
what that is.
Lewis shops all the time. It's only because it's like convenient because he can't be asked.
Because he lives in London, yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
why does Gmart have an icon?
Yeah.
Oh, Lewis gave
I
him
don't
the
know.
Forever Alone icon.
Yeah, he's a
Yeah, I
Ah.
imagine it's
For
yeah,
reasons.
it's his own.
I don't think I want that icon then.
It's just Lewis
No,
being
it's totally
Lewis.
worth it.
There's like random server groups. There's one called like Fetus or Abortus. That's what it's called.
Yeah, I think I was in that one for a bit.
And then there's the Forever Alone group, and then there's
No,
the Butterfly.
Lewis changed the Abortus one to Starburns on the playing. I think Thomas has got it.
Uh-huh.
It's got the Doge icon.
I'm pretty sure I'm going to be given the most offensive rank possible in a minute after asking Lewis for one.
I can do that for you right
Oh,
now.
no.
Oh, no, I can't because Krista said.
No, we don't have permission. We can only add them to force push to talk, which is mainly for this group. So there's someone not just like sitting here with their push to talk open.
Well,
Mom, hello, mom.
Apparently
like,
I have one.
Patreon's going.
But it doesn't. Well, okay.
Mom, get the camera.
Mom, I'm talking to Jesse Cox right now.
Kate, don't do that voice. Don't do that voice. I've told you not to do that voice. It's a terrible, scary voice.
That wasn't even it. That was just me being annoying.
So, being yourself.
Easily.
Exactly.
There you go.
Well. So, does this normally happen where Caitlyn just gets ripped to pieces a lot?
This happens on every TeamSpeak I go on. I'm
Okay.
used to it at this point.
I don't think it happens.
I'd want Crendor streams. Yeah.
I bring it on myself. Alright.
I just try to find people and make
I
fun.
don't think it happens on certain other TeamSpeaks run by female YouTubers that I won't mention.
Sounds like
Dodger. Get out.
Dodger team is a TeamSpeak?
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, I run it.
Wow.
It's pretty lame.
I stopped going on it ever since my personal channel got deleted.
Yeah.
Oh, for
my
goodness sake.
Office was deleted, so like, there's no point.
Gmod, how are you mod? I
Does
took
she
your mod
even
away.
know she has a TeamSpeak?
Yeah, she was on it today.
She was on it
Oh.
today, and she also has Minecraft, and she also streamed it today.
Yeah, the
Hold
Minecraft's
on.
super lame also.
Hold on. You have
Wait!
a TeamSpeak?
Wow.
Wait, didn't Dodger come on to this TeamSpeak at one point?
Yeah.
Dodger has been on here, yeah.
I was like, they're doing the Patreon, and she came on and called Jesse a name.
Did you
and then
piss
left.
her off as well, Gmart?
Yeah, because I tweeted that,
What?
and then she
Oh,
favorited it. And
No,
retweeted it.
Dodger's fine with Gmart.
No, Dodger
Oh.
likes Gmod.
I
Well,
think.
tolerates, sorry. not like.
Hey, we did a dungeon
There's a
yesterday
fine
and it
line.
was hard.
She did find you being jailed on Minecraft fairly hilarious, though, so.
Oh, fuck this game. Oh, I hate
Well,
Final Fantasy.
What are you playing?
Final Fantasy.
I've been
So-
grinding a boss to get an item for like 30
Crendor,
hours.
when can we expect you in Final Fantasy 14?
Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
You
Oh,
ignore
yeah,
all my
mine,
messages about it.
I ignore a lot of people's messages. That doesn't mean I didn't read them.
Just like Jesse.
Yeah.
No, Jesse ignores everybody's messages. Like,
Don't worry, I
He
understand and
responds
don't
like
mind.
once every 10. Crendor's like 1 out of every 3.
Yeah.
Oh, 1 out of every 3 for you, is it? Oh.
Yeah, it's a lot higher ratio.
I was gonna say you
Usually
just
it's
like
funny.
Caitlyn more.
Usually he responds to funny pictures or videos.
Yeah.
Noted.
Oh, I don't send him any funny pictures, so.
I may start doing it if I find something interesting.
Dodger didn't respond to me calling her a nerd for having a
I think
TeamSpeak.
she's
That's
watching
'cause she hates
some
you.
anime thing.
Yeah.
She said she was gonna edit something and then got animes. But I think it's mostly
You're
anime.
watching an anime thing. Nerd.
Are you tweeting this?
That'll show
I'm
her.
Skyping it to her.
Oh.
Oh,
So,
Sam's
Crendor,
good.
are you going to E3?
My what? Who? Where?
Are you going to
when?
E3?
I am going to E3.
Fance.
I always go to E3 at least for 2 years in a row.
Yeah, I'm going
What-
this year for the first time. I'm kind of excited.
What do you do at E3, Crendor?
Jesse schedules a bunch of meetings to go do special stuff, and then we go do all the press stuff, and then we get free things from them because they want us to play their game. They're like, do you want this thing for free? Do you want this thing for free? Do you want this? And you're like, yeah, I have a YouTube
Isn't that
channel.
like E3 in general though? Because that's like when I talk to people about what to expect, they were like, "You're going to get a lot of shit."
Well, it's essentially like you have to be press or nobody cares about you.
Yeah, I got in as media, so.
Isn't that how everyone gets in? Isn't that the only way to get in?
No, there's like 10D as well.
It's
There
a
were,
very
like,
like
3
press-driven thing.
I mean, yeah.
Like-
FF14 only a tenner to download?
Yeah, I've been trying to convince you guys for literally the past, like, 2 weeks, and you're like, that game sucks.
What are we?
And then fucking everybody else comes in and is like, oh, this game's fun, and you're like, oh my god, let me suck your cock. Fuck you, Caitlin.
What game is this?
No, FF14. I'm just getting into another MMO.
Play it now.
Nah, Final Fantasy's really bad.
We'll let you in. We'll let you in the free company. We've got room.
Oh, no,
Our
it's
guild leader's not
FF
even level 50. It's really scrub.
Yeah, he just wants power, though, let's be honest.
I played FF11 and I played FF14 before they shut it down because it was atrocious. So I'm a bit biased towards it at the minute because Square Enix ain't been doing well with MMOs lately.
They did a really good job remaking it.
You owe me a tenner if this fucks up, Kate.
Well, Lewis bought it, and he didn't like it because there wasn't voice acting enough in it. He's like, I'm tired of this text.
But the voice acting is shit, either way.
Yeah.
Like, what do you expect? Like, you're playing a Japanese game in English, there's not going to be as much voice acting as you expect.
You can turn the Japanese voice acting on, by the way.
What?
If I remember rightly.
But then isn't it
Pretty
all
sure
just
was
like
actually.
super kawaii?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
I seem
voice
to remember
options
it
for
being an
most of the
option.
female ones are, like, ridiculous. Like, I've never
I don't
heard a
know.
chick except for, like, Leia B sound like that.
It's better than the fucking, like, English versions. It'll be like, we have to go kill this guy. And I'll be like,
What?
oh, okay.
Minzalia's fucking voice acting is, like, the worst.
It's so bad. I skipped
She's
through it.
so unemotional. She's like, hello, adventurer. Welcome to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Everybody's
we want
just
you
died. Oh,
to
no.
join our organization because you show promise. Like,
Is she
it's
lightning?
so bad.
Is lightning?
No,
She sounds like
lightning's in
lightning,
it, but
yeah.
yeah, she
She's
does
like
sound
lightning, but worse.
I have to rescue everyone but kill everyone.
Just do Japanese voices.
How do I turn that? I'm gonna figure it out.
I'm pretty sure I might be thinking of something else.
Are
but I'm
you
pretty Sure
lying?
there is.
Did you lie
Look,
to me?
Look, I'm either thinking of 13 or 14. Look,
I think
one
you
of the
need to
two.
change your language to
Which
Japanese.
one's that one, Emma?
Oh, that's not happening.
13 is the one where I realized I don't like Final Fantasy, but then I realized it was just that game I didn't like.
I've
'cause it's
watched
bad.
enough anime to know all Japanese.
13 is the best one out of the 13 trilogy because 13-2 just tears up the
Yeah,
story.
13-2.
and, like,
13 itself, besides the fact that it's linear as hell, was actually kind of decent. 13-2 was like, lightning returns. Why? Just why?
13-2 was like the Hunger Games where everyone dies. Spoiler.
If you can't
Except
beat
lightning.
them, join them,
Except
and then
lightning.
paint yourself like a rock.
But the only person you wanted to die was Lightning, so it was a disappointment.
Oh shit, CLG versus TL in a minute.
No one gives a shit.
Dude,
I have no idea what that means.
TSM.
Is that some crappy
Go
League of
watch
Legends
that.
thing?
Yeah.
It's not as
Oh,
funny
no,
as you
okay,
think
what's
it
the
is.
links?
It's
Oh, yeah.
LCS.
Your links scare me.
I already have
Oh.
the
Wait,
Square
Kate,
Enix
did you see the
account. Who
login
knew?
screen
the-
thing with that?
No, I didn't.
Somebody like edited it to make it look like the login screen for
G-Mart.
League.
Do you want to play
What?
Earth later?
Sure. I'm always down to
Okay.
Earth.
That's a fantastic link, by the way.
Why am I watching
What the
this? Who is
fuck
this
isn't
person?
Earth?
Cause Zyrene.
We
What do you
literally
mean, what
played
is
Earth for
Earth?
like 13 hours
I've
yesterday.
played
Who's
at
Zyrene?
least 20 hours of Earth since it's come out.
Like
What's an
yesterday, I
Earth?
sat down at my computer at like 11 a.m. and then I got off at like 1:30 in the a.m. at night. We played Earth. It's ultra
What's
rapid
an
fire mode.
Earth? It's
So
all I've
it's
seen on
like,
Twitter for like a week.
It's
What
League
the
on
fuck is
crack.
an Earth?
Yeah,
It's
it
League
turns
on
out.
Crack. It's amazing.
yeah.
So you don't use mana on your abilities, and like the cooldowns are really ridiculous.
It's amazing.
It's the best
It's
mode
pretty
ever.
great.
It either goes two ways. You either stomp your other team into the ground to the point where they want to
either
uninstall,
the
or you
best or
are
the worst.
stomped into the ground and you want to uninstall.
Caitlin, did you play Urgoth? He's really
Urgot?
insane.
Oh my god, I haven't
Yes.
played him yet, but I've seen like his
It's
fucking Q. The
insane.
spikes are just like never ending.
Urgot's
Yeah,
overrated. Ezreal's where
yeah.
it's at.
I was playing Blitzcrank just because I always play
Blitz is
Blitzcrank.
fun. Play
I
Blitz
saw
Alistar
Crendor.
and you'll
I saw
stomp.
Crendor playing Ezreal. It was really good.
Yeah. Last night I was busy playing a rank mode.
You played ranked without me?
Oh.
Well, Nick wanted to play rank.
Oh, I see how it is.
You're
I
getting
get you to
phased
gold.
out,
I get you
G-Mark.
to gold, and then you leave me in the dust.
Getting phased out.
You're on
that's
to
it now.
higher platinum
Gee,
things.
you were playing fucking Earth with me, G-Mart. You saying you would have left me for Crendor? Fuck you.
Is
I
there
would
like?
never.
Do you get stuff carried over from FF11 if you buy FF14?
I have no idea.
I seriously doubt it.
I really
No,
haven't
no,
played
no.
any of the other FF games.
I've not,
Last night I shit
love
on some
7.
like Plat 2 Fiora.
Nice.
She's just like top lane. I went Teemo. And I killed her right away, and then Nick was Volibear, and he came and sat in the bush, and she came back to lane, he flipped her, and we just killed her again. As soon as she came back, and then they like started just like, you can tell they were raging at their team, like, jungler, you know gang.
I do junglers.
Jungler WTF.
Now Skarner's my favorite to play in rank, just because he's
Really?
awesome.
I remember he used to be fucking like. Did you ever see the video of Odd One like freaking the fuck out at the Skarner on his team? That was a good video.
Oh yeah, I said yeah, it's really good.
He's just like, Skarner, you're useless, like for like 10 minutes straight. It's great.
You should try Crendor if you're jungling Utilitier. It's really good.
I'm always bad at Udyr though, so I don't play
Udyr's bad in general.
It's
fun.
fun.
His new skin is great though.
Oh, definitely
not
yeah.
Udyr.
I wish he
It
got
is
a
a
new
great
skin,
skin.
but he didn't. I don't think anything can top the video of fucking Hotshot freaking out at Nunu. Why, Nunu? Why?
Good times.